20 slides, 20 seconds per slide. The slides are timed, but so are my words, and my words are faster. Here's a picture, my 800 seconds since the start, and here's number 1, age 14. Just got some oils rubbed out of picture. First try, clumsy try, kids try. Then some way something grew up from number 1 to number 2. 6 months later, here it is. I don't have a clue, but I was set on my way, bonded to the oil, for better or worse, soon on exhibit. New York even, by 18 with this abstract painterly piece. But I didn't count on Frank Lloyd Wright and his Taliesin Fellowship. Never wanted to be an architect, but liked Wright, loved architecture, had to check it out when I heard about a place for artists and architects living, working together. Went there 15 years, not painting at first. Just lived the life, soaked it in, learned writing and ways of work, life, and art. Then the oil finally rose back in my blood. Had to get back to paint. Right off, I got a mural, 16 by 64 feet. Then I was off to see where the painting needed to go. Steeped by then in the Wrightian sense of space as medium, I wanted paintings to claim their place, not as objects on a wall, but as participants in space. Just a simple start, breaking the 2D picture by just mounting one flat canvas on another, painting as a spatial riff was on its way. The combo of painted surface and sculptural form took hold. Painted surface and outside edge took shapes on their own. The paintings claimed their place in space, and viewers found themselves moving through space to see the whole. The name of the series took hold, Form Unformed, forms in space that people say grow with them, revealing themselves bit by bit, forms tapping formless parts within. All it takes is some time to be with, but not stare at them. Some people say that I just do big pictures for big places and big things. People think that and say that, but not so. I've done big, I've done small, the big and the small, the in-between, all a part of the mix. And lots of work on paper through the years and lots of paint on canvas, 12, 18, 24 on the side, graphic design, book design, and even pictures for a children's book. And so, Form Unformed found its way with forms and colors, nudging, imploring, affecting each other one by one, evoking response in people, most of them none that I ever imagined, but all true to what they saw in their own. Square, round, curved, straight, and the forms begging off the wall, wanting to bolt to the round. Works finding their place in private and public, then back to Taliesin timeline, here at Taliesin West. Things have grown from the first 2 canvas, explosion of the picture plane, to now. There's great difference to the eye, but it is all the same underneath. More and more the forms are fluid, organic, and they push against the boundaries of the stretched canvas world. Like the bond with oil in my blood, the canvas has been my skin and my familiar, but one that I may leave as forms call in directions all their own. There it is, enough of the fast stuff. That brings us up to a point. Here are raw canvas forms, freshly stretched, ready to paint. More and more it's harder for the canvas and the form to come together, not working with the material or against it, and so they're about to diverge. But before that, I'd like to show the development of one piece, this tall white piece, and how these works progress, starting digitally in the round. And from the computer, full-scale plots are made of the shapes, templates for cutting the forms. Cut and laid out piece by piece. And the final form takes shape. Then the best part, stretching the canvas. This painting is about 10 feet tall by 4 feet wide, and its piece of canvas about 16 feet long by 8 feet wide, stretched and then hosed down in the studio. Fully stretched, primed, and ready to paint. It's painted in layers, each discrete and unto its own. The first, a full field of yellow, then layer by layer, color by color. And it's done. In the Carnegie Museum in Pittsburgh. As part of form unformed, it's never the same from one view to the next. It's great to see people with the work. And as for form unformed, where will it go, moving from the canvas-based to something else? One study here, digitally conceived and also fabricated from the digital original. New shapes possible. And that's it for now.